Good morning. Welcome back to another Mommy McGyver Monday. We have something so amazing to share with you this morning. It is chocolate heaven. And to be honest, I can't wait till we're done so I can eat it.
Grab your coffee, take a quick break with us. Today we're sharing a secret family recipe from my grandmother.
Aww.
It's her Texas sheet cake. And my grandmother was a rancher in Wyoming. She had a lot of hungry mouths to feed, and she needed to make recipes that were short and sweet. So we're making her Texas sheet cake today.
Now, Melissa has made this for me before, and I do have to say, not only is it great chocolate cake with this dark chocolate frosting, but it's like the fastest cake recipe I have ever seen. So I'm really excited you're going to share it with us today.
You don't even have to let it cool before you frost it. So we're going to get started. In a saucepan, you're going to boil 2 sticks of butter, with 1 cup of water and 4 tablespoons of dark cocoa. And so then next, while that's boiling,
while that's getting ready and then it kind of cools a little bit, we are going to beat 2 eggs.
Perfect.
And we're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla, and then we're going to add ½ a cup of buttermilk. And have you ever been like, we need buttermilk, but you don't want to go buy like a huge thing of it just for ½ a cup? Well, if you just add like a teaspoon or tablespoon of vinegar, then it makes buttermilk. So
it's magic.
All right, so we got that all beat here.
Okay, so you're all set. So next, we're going to mix the dry ingredients. So this is 2 cups of flour. I'm going to add to it 2 cups of sugar, but for my family, I cut the sugar back to about 1.5 cups because I think it's just too much sugar if there's such a thing. Next, we're going to add a teaspoon of baking soda and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So those are the dry ingredients. And then next, this is Jennifer's very favorite thing with the recipe.
Yes, I love words, dump. So we're going to just dump everything together from my egg mixture and then from Mel's mixture with the butter and the chocolate.
Yay!
Oh.
And then I'm going to turn this off so we do not burn ourselves.
Excellent. So stir all this together.
Now with the sheet pan, and this is my well-loved sheet pan, I've buttered this first with this butter pack wrapper just so it's not going to be sticky for our cake. And what we do next is just pour this in here. And you don't want to overbeat it or the cake gets kind of tough. So you just want to mix it together to where you don't see the flour anymore. Yep.
Okay.
Just mix it in there. And
okay.
I'll pour it in here. Perfect. You can throw that in the frosting.
Oh, fabulous. I'll just stir frosting here.
All right, and now I'm going to hand this to you to put into our oven. There you go, my dear.
Excellent. Thank you.
All right, so you're going to bake this at 350, and I usually start checking it at about 12 to 15 minutes. It bakes really fast, so depending on your oven, you want to make sure and use a toothpick and just check to make sure that the center is set. It's a really moist cake, so it's still going to look like it's a little bit moist, and here it is. Now you don't even have to wait for this to cool. We're going to make the frosting, and I usually even use this same pan. So in here, we're going to melt.
You're going to melt a stick of butter or margarine and 3 tablespoons of the cocoa and a tablespoon of milk. And you can put it all together, and we have one here that's kind of already been started and ready to go.
Right. And after you get this all melted together, you're going to pour in a teaspoon of vanilla and about 3 to 4 cups of powdered sugar. And you stir that together, and it's ready to go too, that fast.
Yay!
Then you frost this amazing cake. I hope you guys can smell the dark chocolate.
Now, if I were at home, I would be licking like every spoon as we go through this process.
It's fabulous. So you just spread this frosting, and I'm going to get it all kind of to the edges, and we're going to try it. Yay. So we can see how amazing and yummy. It's almost there. So I don't know how long that took from start to finish, but the baking part is, you know, only 12 to 15 minutes. And when we actually frost it like this, you can serve it right now. It's ready.
Excellent.
So.
And there you have it, Texas sheet cake. And I know because I'm from Texas. So Mel, also tell us about the dark cocoa.
Okay, so my grandmother lived in a teeny tiny town in Wyoming. So I'm sure in her grocery store there was probably only one kind of cocoa even available. But it's 2014. So I use the special dark that's 100% cacao. And I just think it makes it so much more decadent and amazing.
I
so.
totally agree. So
here's to
I can't
Grandma.
wait to try this. Yay, cheers.
And you can get this recipe on casa.com under the Mommy McGyver tab. Have a great day.
Thank you for watching.